Merry Christmas, you lucky effing people, you. Look at me, censoring myself. Oh, okay, so apparently, I'm screwing my stream right now. We're gonna experience a little buffering. That's fine. Well, I hope you guys are doing all right tonight. Happy Monday. My wife just got me these. They are 11%. My wife's trying to get me wasted. She wants to get me white guy wasted. Which means, which is basically, that's when, you get to the point where you beat the shit out of your wife, you go to the strip club, you end up fucking running into some black guy and you buy a shitload of crack. You beat the shit out of him, you get shot in the arm, then you wake up the next day with a spotty memory and you're like, holy shit, did I smoke crack and get shot? And then you're like, I did. Holy fucking shit. But anyway, yeah, so this is going to be a fun little... Shut up. Look. Holy shit, I'm trying to stream, bro. Don't. Jesus Christ, man. I can't get no respect out here. Anyway, let's just get into it. This is going to be an X-React stream. I ain't got really much, going on. There I am. And here this bitch be. Now, from this picture, can you, ascertain a nationality? Now, I'm not trying to be, xenophobic or racist, but there's something there. Now, the first thing I need to point out is, all right, the second story townhouse gums. As you can see right here, these are second story townhouse gums. God damn, dude, those are gums, dude. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, no, she's definitely a Jaju. But anyway, we're gonna go through some. What was it? Okay, this is Lady Valor. Went to a dinner as a group and had a $500 bill. We tipped 40. Goddamn, I haven't seen a $500 bill in years. We were happy. We could be able to give our server something, but her reaction was the opposite. She told us she assumed we were going to give her at least 120. When we asked for the manager, she said she was just joking, but she wasn't smiling at all. Maybe this chick was just, she didn't. We tipped 40. Yeah, no, she wanted 120. What a dumbass. All right. We are all Muslims. Okay, now with these, all right, guys, I feel like a lot of these I'm holding up a sign deals are basically AI. We are all Muslims. Come on, man. We are not all Muslims. I don't remember ever fucking my cousin, and I don't remember thinking Sharia law was great. I don't know all the hadiths. I don't do taqiyya, which is lying. And the thing about taqiyya is, and we need to be real about this, taqiyya is in the Quran as if you're under duress, the Quran says you can lie You can lie to the infidels or the kafar, as long as you're under duress. But no, they took the Catholic route and just said, no, we can lie whenever the fuck we want. Because, we got this 100-year plan to take over your fucking country. And we're going to find out how that's going to work out for them. I guarantee you it won't. But, yeah, we are not all Muslims. And you're not a Muslim either. Your fucking hair's not covered up. What the fuck? No way. On what occasion would you wear this? I don't know. Zendaya has to be the finest woman ever to step foot on the planet. Or is from Insane Cope. Now, I don't think she's bad looking. All right, let's talk about this. What's wrong with this girl? What do you find wrong with this picture? It's not. Is it because she's dark skinned? If that's true, then I mean, one, it could be a preference. Two, you could be a racist piece of shit. And there's nothing wrong with either of those. I mean, everybody has, there's reasons why people become racist. Could be familial. It could be things you've been through. I personally have no issue with black women per se, even though I've been with black women. And she was a huge cunt. She was a fucking bitch. And I wish her well on her journey, to her final form as Satan. But let's be honest, a shit leopard doesn't change its shit stripes. So, shit spots or whatever. But I have a feeling it's because she has small titties. There ain't nothing wrong with those titties, dude. I'm with the Brian Atlas thing. Little titties are just as great as big titties. You can bite a nipple. You can suck it in there. I'm not going to lie, bro. Guys, back when I lived in Charleston, it's like 4-foot chick, and my wife's going to watch this. She's going to hate the fucking fact that I'm saying this right now. But I was suffocated by the most giant tits I've ever fucking had in my face. They draped over my entire fucking head. 4-foot something chick. Not heavy set, just crazy mammaries. And my hands were held down and I couldn't breathe. I was like trying to get the fucking tit off my face. But no, it created a seal. I was gonna die. Big titties are cool. Make sure you can fucking knock it out of the way before you fucking suffocate. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what's on your death certificate? Died by suffocation by titty? That's not normal. But in Charleston it is. All right. So we got Zendaya, whatever. She's not the finest woman to ever step foot on the planet, but she is a woman on the planet. All right. From Val, Muslims are begging people to stop commenting bacon emojis under their posts. Oh my God. Comment harder. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Wait until we have a beautiful man. Look at this beautiful man. Lady man, lady. Oh, God. All right. So, you guys, you want to hear what she has to say? Me neither, but we're gonna.
I really need to get out of this fucking city. Because I wore this today, Outside, it's the first nice, really sunny day. I got so many fucking stairs. This is not that extreme of an outfit. It's just flowy fabrics and some sequins. It's not that serious. People acting like I'm a fucking clown walking around. Oh my god. I really need to get out of this fucking city. Because I wore this today. Outside, it's the first nice, really sunny day.
Yeah, I don't like any of it. I don't like any of it. Yeah, I forgot to wear my headphones. But you're probably gonna hear some beatbacks. But yeah, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is what happens when you don't prep. But look at this. Look at this. This is the level of OCD I have. Bust this motherfucker. I'm a bust. All right. Gotta plug this fucker in. Just remember, you're all special little snowflakes. And when I say that, I mean you're all gonna melt and fucking turn into pieces of fucking shit. Check this out. Check this out. Now I gotta snap that motherfucker on my shit. All right. Un momento, por favor. I gotta go over here to configure my audio devices. Okay. I think we're good. Hold on.
Hey.
All right, cool. We're good. Turn this off. Turn that off. Well, actually, let me make sure we're good because this might not actually show up in my bullshit here. Oh yeah, we're good. All right. So we are all Muslims. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna refresh this. You fucking cunt bag. All right. What the hell is my wife doing, man? God damn it, dude. Probably. Hey, if you guys get stuttering, oh yeah, I see it. I see the stuttering. I see it 100%. God, man, why can't this is why I can't have nice things. Just can't have nice things. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to do something. All right? Y'all chill. I'm still here, just to let you guys know. I'm still fucking here. Alright. I'm just trying to make sure this stream, like, remains streamy. Alright? You know, this is a work in progress, so, you know, all I can do is things. Alright, well, if anybody should have Kyle on their forehead, it'd probably be this bitch. The dark side of pretty privilege. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. We got a chick talking about pretty privilege, man. Oh, and let me tell you something. All right. You know, I know I don't look it now, but I was a massive recipient of pretty privilege. Look at this 4 to 7 story tower ass forehead. What the fuck is that? Am I sitting on something? Oh shit. All right. Look at this tower ass forehead, man. That shit is crazy. Let's find out about pretty privilege. Bro, this girl, what's her head shape like? She looks like one of those, those IQ tester fucking peg fucking puzzles. That's what her head shaped like, is like one of the fucking pegs.
It can just be so hard and like draining sometimes, because like whenever I go outside, people are always staring at me. Like they're like, who's this like beautiful, hot, like stunning human being? And I just have to pretend that I don't see them.
They're staring at her forehead.
Cause like I just have to go on with my day, but like they're constantly stopping me, being like, oh my God, like can I like take...
Hold on. My name's Kyle. I'm from Antifa. I'm Antifa. I am Antifa. Bro, this chick with her forehead. Oh my God. Look at the eyes too. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I come to talk with you again. More like the dark side of the oblongate moon.
Secret to being so hot, and I'm just like, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just me, you know? Pretty privilege can just be so hard and like draining sometimes, because like whenever I go outside, people are always staring at me. Like,
okay. Let's just do this. I don't want to enable this bullshit. Yeah, she's not ugly, but you can screen her forehead. Her forehead is like a 16:9 ratio. You know? You can literally shit. If her head was just a little wider. I mean, you could do some widescreen on that. I'm not saying you could do UW. That's a widescreen forehead. Oh shit, you know what happens? This is what happens when you're me. Your paperweights get stuck in your socks. All right, let's see what happens. All right, we have a African American woman. I don't know what she's got to say. Breaking: Black TikTokers are now standing up to the receipt tyrants. Huh? Oh. I'm just gonna let you guys know. It ain't just y'all, bro. It ain't just y'all. They check my receipts. Look how I look, man. I look like I just got out of fucking prison. You know, when I go to Walmart, actually, some of the people, they like look at me and they don't even want to come near me. So they just go, you're good. You're good. Because I'll be like this. You really need to fucking see it, you know? But you know, I generally have it in my hand. As long as you have it in your hand, it doesn't matter. I mean, but if you're doing right, you're doing right, you know? And I get it, you know, I get it. Loss prevention. You know, it's kind of funny. If you think about it, you got a Walgreens, the sunscreen isn't locked up. But the relaxer, the hair relaxer is all the all the black hair dye, all the black person's products are locked up. And I don't understand why. There's got to be a reason. I wonder if, do they sell bonnets at Walgreens and CVS? If they do, I wonder if they're locked up. But let's see what she has to say, because now I'm just being a fucking dickhead.
Black people, stop showing these people your receipt. I'm not talking about at Costco where they check everybody's receipt. You're expected to show your receipt, and it's part of a broader loss prevention strategy that the company has had for years. I'm talking about at places like Aldi, Target, Walmart. I'll never forget 10
all fucking corporate companies with loss prevention fucking policies. I don't understand why she would hold these to a lesser standard, but okay.
years ago, I was coming out of a Walmart with my mother-in-law, and they asked for her receipt, and she literally balled it up and threw it at them and kept walking out the door. At the end of the day, it is not our job to prove that we didn't steal. It's their job to prove that we did. Stop doing these.
Okay, well, there is an issue with that. They have to hold you there. If they have an inkling that you might have stolen, they would be like, please come off to the side. We have to check your... No. And just because your mother was brazen, she just balled up and threw it at him. Some people are just like, I don't want to deal with this shit. They don't get paid enough to deal with that shit. The guys that check the receipts in the back, they're usually they're like greeters. They're basically like retarded or old. That's it. Retarded or old. What the fuck? What are you going to do? You know? You don't get paid enough for that shit. They get paid $10 an hour. I'd probably let you steal too, because I don't want to fucking deal with your ass.
People's jobs for them. If they ask me for my receipt, I'm good for just keeping walking. If you're not checking everybody's receipt when they come out the door, there is no way in hell you just gonna come up to me and ask me for mine. Absolutely not.
No. The truth is, it depends on what's in your cart. You got a fucking goddamn big screen TV in your cart and a fucking sound bar. You got a bunch of electronics. Yeah. You got to look at the receipt. You have to. That's just how it works. You got to look at the fucking receipt. I don't understand why you wouldn't. But if the bitch made enough of a stink, I'd probably be like, it ain't worth it. And then I get fired. But it's Walmart. And I got a lot of skills. I don't need this shit.
In addition to this being America and people being innocent until proven guilty, the burden of proof is on the business and or the police to prove that you did something wrong.
Yes, but at the same time, they have cameras on you, and if they fucking find something suspicious, they don't have to do a citizen's arrest, but they can hold you there or block you from leaving. So there can be an investigation if they feel. And the burden of proof, yeah, of course it's on them. They likely have it. This isn't even about stealing. This is about like trying to not even get to that point. Now, what's fucked up is the thing about that shit is if you're not willing to show the receipt, I would be more suspicious. I would think, well, this person's not willing to show the receipt. Maybe I should put him on the ground. And I'd get fired. But, you know, that's me. I am but a humble servant of capitalism. All right, we got. I need to get away from that bitch. Delusional takes. Rolls mullet. What a unfortunate last name. And she's the real one. The real Rolls Malay. Malay. If someone tries to rape you, that doesn't give you a right to fucking murder them. People defending this disgust me. Your life is not in danger. 99.9999% of women don't die from rape. If you kill the man in situation, god damn man, fucking learn how to write. You should be charged with murder. Pro-life, repeal the second. Repeal. You know, first of all, it doesn't give you the right to murder them, to be honest. If someone raped, you have to go through the justice system, and that, yeah, but doesn't mean. Let me put it this way: if somebody raped my wife, I would kill them outside of the law. And I would actually take that to the fucking, I would take the hit, and I know I'd be going to prison. I would do a trial. I wouldn't plead guilty. I would just fucking go for it, and I would put my mercy on a jury trial. And hopefully there's not a shitload of Muslims there to fucking decide my fate. Because it'd be like, you killed a rapist. Rapist, okay. Be like, oh, he fucked his cousin? That's a Tuesday in Afghanistan. Jesus Christ. All right, we got this chick here. She looks smug as shit. I hate these smug looks. All right, hold on. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna roll it back. God, sometimes you just. First of all, let me read this. This little princess says, "Count your days, presidential party." Do you not even know who's the president? If I see any one of you and I have a loaded shotgun, I'm going to put it between your eyes. Oh, wow. Calls to violence. Who would have thought? Oh, the party of peace, love, and fucking tolerance is going to fucking, load a shotgun and put it between your eyes. It starts with Trump first and then goes down the line of power. The line of power. This is a retard. It doesn't go down. The power goes up. Power doesn't go down. It goes down the line of power. What a fucking idiot. This is a child. Fucking, I hate these people, man. I really do. I'm not a good Christian at all. I want to pray for them, but I also pray for their fucking demise.
Count your
Perish.
Presidential party. If I see any one of you and I know who you are, I'm not going to have to say it out loud. I know. If I see anyone with a loaded shotgun, I'm putting it between your eyes. It starts with Trump first, obviously, and then it goes down the line of power. So if any of you guys are coming across my path and I happen to see you, it will be your last. Have a good day. Count your days, presidential party. If I see any one of you and I know who you are, I'm not going to have to say it out loud. I know. If I see anyone,
I mean, she started it.
Shotgun, I'm putting it.
She started it. She started it. Down the line of power, my fucking ass. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck do these people think they are, man? Who the fuck do they think they are? Bunch of fucking retards. Look at that fucking face, though. Hold on. Let's go back to it. Look at this face. Look at that face. Does that look like the face of fucking, like, that you can... Women have no power anyway. Line of power. These women, They just talk out of their fucking ears. When's the last time you got your ass kicked by a fucking woman? Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you didn't, you actually couldn't beat the woman? You just let her. You just let her take over and you just conceded. She didn't want to hurt her. Next time, if a woman puts her hands on you, I don't care if it's your girl, if it's the first time, whatever, and you guys are in a thing and you're back and forth, whatever, you know, because some shit can get violent and some of you guys have really fucked up relationships. I don't want to get into that. But what I'm saying is you get a random woman come up to you because you're wearing a shirt or something, you know, let's say you're wearing a Steven Crowder shirt or a Daily Wire shirt. I'm not saying you should because fuck the way, but you're wearing something that shows that you're a conservative or shows that you're not on the left. You're not all about progressive politics, right? And some chick comes up to you and smacks you. Let me give you a suggestion. Knock her out. Just see what happens. Punch her in the face like you would a man. Because if she do it to you, she's done it to other people. She probably does it to her boyfriend. And you got to treat these people like children. You got to treat these women like children because they act like children. You know, that one guy, you know, if you put your hand, you know, remember the first time you put your hand on something hot and be like, no, just like, hey, your dad goes, oh, yeah, you won't do that again. That's what needs to happen here. Oh my God. Because this bitch doesn't have a shotgun. And if she does, she doesn't even know how to use it. She doesn't know how to fucking use it. You know? Get all these up. Hey, bitch, here's a shotgun shell, all right? That's what that looks like, all right? I hate dumbass people, man. I hate we're fucking surrounded by performative women, you know? So gay. All right. Well, I'm glad we can go through that together. That's trans girl. No. That is actually fucking Kurt Cobain, but whatever. Autism cap. Please don't let private equity get an anime. No. Yeah. If you like it, I'm not an anime fan. Fuck your forehead. Oh my God. All right. So I don't know what this bitch is talking about. But let's figure this out together. Hold on, let me roll it back. Let me go full screen, and then we'll figure it out together.
No children, and I'm getting my tubes tied. Now, a lot of people would be very shocked by this claim. I'll tell you a few of the things that I have heard.
Nobody cares.
It's such a permanent decision. Don't you think you're going to regret it one day? Oh, you're going to meet a lovely man.
Tie your tubes, dude. Tie them. You know what? The Islamists are already out fucking breeding us. Just tie your tubes, because we don't want any more of you, because you'll bring more of them in.
And you're going to want children with him one day. Don't take away this opportunity to have kids. Oh, but the side effects, do you realize how invasive the procedure is?
It's not that invasive.
Why don't you just use the pill instead? Why don't you just use one of the reversible hormonal methods? Why don't you use the copper IUD instead? It doesn't have hormones, so it shouldn't affect you.
Attitude.
No. Okay? To all of this, no. My family was even able to testify on my behalf and say that I have never had an interest in having children. Didn't matter if I was with a male or...
What do you mean testify on your behalf? What are you, fucking in court? Testify. Meow. I gotta lower this. It's loud as shit.
A female, or any time for that matter, I have never once decided that I want kids in the future. And here's what I told my doctors to convince them that I actually want this tubal ligation. I would rather regret losing the ability to have children and my life remains the status quo than have a child that I regret that I have to commit to for the rest of my life. Because in at least one of those scenarios, at least I get to choose what happens.
All right. Well, you know, let's just say you are the most fucking goddamn selfish bitch I've seen in my life. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't want kids. I don't want kids. But if I got a girl pregnant, which I did, but she got in a car accident, and I'm Italian, it wasn't like that. I was going to step up, and I would step up. You selfish cunt. I can't listen to this. We're 2/3 through this, and I'm going to do you guys a fucking solid and just not. Is that okay with y'all? Oh my God. Oh, now we got poor stream health. I don't give a fuck, dude. So fucking bullshit. All right. But anyway. Oh, wow. Look at this fucking beaut. All right. All right, hold on. I got it. You know how I feel about the caliphate. Let's see.
I do feel like I get judgment from the queer community, but I have just recently reframed this, and I mean literally within the last week reframed this, right? Because for I would say 6 to 7 years before putting on hijab, I was visibly queer, very visibly queer, right?
You're still very visibly queer.
And there's a safety and a camaraderie that comes
with You're not allowed to have these piercings in your face.
being visibly queer in a space where there are other visibly queer people, especially when you're living in the Midwest or living somewhere where queerness is not as widely accepted. There's almost a sense of safety, even though you're not any physically safer. There's safety. There's a sense of belonging. There's a sense of I don't even know the words when you are in a space with other visibly queer people, right? And you see each other.
Are you a dude?
Knowing look, and I've really missed that since putting on hijab, and it has been really hard. There are queer people who give me a wide look, give me a double take, give me, I wouldn't say nasty looks, they're not intentionally giving me bad looks, but I would that internally they're wondering if I'm judging them or wondering if I'm
I'm judging you
under my breath or something. You know what I mean?
First of all, guys, fam, is this a man? Are you eating your whole arm? It looked like you could, though. I don't know.
And so this has made me really sad, and this has been really, really difficult. Until earlier this week, I saw a visibly non-binary person at the store, and even if they weren't visibly non-binary, they were wearing a crocheted cardigan in the non-binary flag. It was very evident. And they saw me, weren't sure how to react to me, and I wasn't even saying it to be oh, here, let me give them something positive to react to. I literally just thought that their cardigan was super cute. And so
you shouldn't even worry about fucking queer people.
Entirely. They lit up and they're like,
as a fucking Muslim. You're not a real Muslim.
I realized in that moment that instead of being judged by me, they were realizing that I was thinking something positive about them. In that moment,
yeah, you.
A possible reframe.
Not Muhammad Jihad.
Muslim was not thinking negatively of them, but was thinking positively of them.
You're not a real Muslim. You're not a real Muslim. I'm sorry. No, you're not a real Muslim. You are one of those fake ass fucking clout Muslims. Oh, fucking Christ. All right, we got a crying fucking brown girl. Fuck. Can we not? We always have to deal with these fucking people. Let me make this larger. She's gonna cry, but at least she got her cleavage out, because obviously, I wonder how many takes this took.
You're running us over, you're shooting us, all because of the color of our skin.
Oh.
We have culture we brought.
To be honest, the two people that got shot were white. Alex Preddy and the chick, the lesbo. Yeah. It's not that. It's not the color of your skin. There's dossiers. Don't be a fucking retard.
And we are who we are, and we love it here, and we help people here. That's what we're known for. We help people, and yeah.
If you help people, that's great. But if you're known for being part of MS-13 and you're illegal, you gotta go. You just gotta go. You gotta go. That's it. It's it.
We're getting terrorized. We're going through this. Our families are being
Alex Stein be like, let me see your ass.
If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do if there's something we could do to help our people, please just imagine yourself in our situation.
I don't care.
Your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over.
Who's running over?
Literally cannot have.
Who's running over your people?
I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil ass human being. You need help and you need God. You have no heart, and hell, there's a special place in hell for you. Karma is real and God will take care of them. This is so heartbreaking. I don't know what we could do to help. I feel.
All right, so we got a complete fucking retard chick. I'm sorry, women don't make the best decisions. They just don't. Uh-oh, here we go. Let me pause it right there because I want to see what's going on here. Let's see. We got a young scholar. I'm going to pause that. Is that, did they just do the, fuck, that's not the Stone Cold Stunner. Is that the, fuck. I don't know. This is just fun. Whatever. You know, I wish you would have done it to one of the women or one of the men, but whatever. A man held a door open for me and called me beautiful, so I guess he'll be cutting off all my hair now. I don't care, you dumb bitch. Alright, so just stay at home. The first thing I do in a hotel. Cool. I got one thing to say. Lady, who the fuck touched you? Did he have the same last name? Jesus Christ, who hurt this woman? I mean, don't get me wrong. There are people that have been through hell and back. And this might be the way, you know? I can't blame those people. But holy shit. To be honest, dude, I'm a paranoid motherfucker, dude. I might do some shit like this. It ain't because of nothing, but you never know who's gonna come up behind you. I mean, shit, dude. I walk around with fucking goddamn fucking brass knuckles in my pocket. Well, I walk around with a lot of weird shit, dude. I got a fucking goddamn throwing knife right here. Fuck. My fucking leg. Got that right there. I could take it out here. Jesus. Just saying. By the way, check that bad boy out. That's a good motherfucker right there. I just sharpened it. Ah, it's a good thing I fucking cut a bunch of boxes with it, because that would have cut my tongue, because it was sharp as shit. All right. I know she's legal and all, but if you're attracted to women who look like infants, you might be a PDF. All right. Well, let's see if I'm a PDF. All right. Okay, let's see. She's 4'7". She looks like an adult. She's just tiny. Look, man, you know what we call these? You know what we'd call these in the man world? We call them spinners. If you got to ask why, yeah, and you're part of the 48% of white men who've never talked to women and probably don't have any friends. Tried living in America. I've seen this. I cannot wait for the arguments. Okay. Respect my pronouns or I will stab you. Okay, well, you know it's gonna happen. You know that happens. These are man nipples. I can see them. You got man nipples. Get a man jaw. No, I will not respect your pronouns because you're forcing me to at this point. Fuck you. Eat a fucking cock. All right. Well, this says lives with TikTok. 2 men who both pleaded guilty to raping a 15-year-old boy making child porn received different sentences from 2 different judges. Eric Bergstrom was sentenced to 30 to 50 years by Judge Derek Vaughn. Judge Rich McGowan then took over the case and sentenced co-defendant Bradley Perry to only 3 years for the same crime. When Judge McGowan was questioned on his decision, he stated, "I am the law." Did he fucking pull a fucking goddamn fucking mega city? I am the law. A Judge Dredd? Fuck him. Fuck him. I gotta listen to it. Oh my God, dude. This is ridiculous. All right, well, let's get on this.
The court found these 2 men guilty of the same charges after a plea deal. Investigators said they would go alone on several different occasions to a home in West Omaha, crawl through a basement window to have sex with a 15-year-old boy, and manufacture child pornography. Last summer, when it came time for sentencing Eric Bergstrom for first-degree sexual assault, Judge Derek Vaughn ordered him to serve 30 to 50 years in prison. For visual depiction of sexually explicit conduct, 20 to 35 years in prison. With Nebraska's good time law, he'll spend 25 years in custody. Earlier this month, co-defendant Bradley Perry faced a different judge for the same exact charges.
Liberal.
This time, Douglas County District Court Judge Rich McGowan gets the case because the other judge had been promoted to the Nebraska Supreme Court. Judge McGowan's sentence for Bradley Perry for first-degree sexual assault: probation.
3
The sentence for child pornography, 3 years. In court, the state argued that Judge McGowan should consider a similar sentence to what the co-defendant received by the other judge. According to court transcripts, Judge Rich McGowan replied, "Judge Vaughn is not here or available to make decisions on Mr. Perry's sentencing. I am the law. The governor is to make this decision." On Friday, I emailed Judge McGowan what he meant by "I am the law" and how he can render a sentence that is lower than the state statute minimum sentence for first-degree sexual assault of 1 year. He hasn't replied to my message.
That's disgusting. What a sick fucking judge. Can we get these people out of here? Hey, by the way, good boy. Good boy times. I'm sorry, buddy. I was trying to get you to where you're just so fucking fat. You're a chunky fuck. Hey, look. That's probably AI. That can't be real. All right. All right. We got a chick with a middle part. God knows what these women are saying. Would you be interested in a woman like this? I mean, visually, she's pretty, but God, if she opens her mouth and says some shit, oh God, I ain't got too much more of this left in me. I think we got what? 50 minutes of this shit.
I'm just gonna give it to you straight. If you're looking for a girl who's gonna take care of you or cook you dinner or gonna provide for you, you're not gonna find that here, okay? I don't bring things to the table. You know what I bring? I move along and not take me out.
Oh, hold up. My bad. I fucked up.
Take care of you or cook you dinner or gonna provide for you, you're not gonna find that here, okay? I don't bring things to the table. You know what I bring?
If a woman says this straight off the bat to you, that's called a red flag. That's a red flag. She just dropped it like, do I got a red flag somewhere? Right here. Red flag. Drop it. Flag on the play. You don't want to be with a woman like this. Let's see what else she's got to say. Go! Whore.
I bring these good looks, this hot body, and an unforgettable personality. But that's
She'll kill you.
Everything else is pretty much up to you. And
she wants your money.
I like it that way. I'm going to keep it that way. So if you're looking for a girl who's going to bring something to the table, you're not going to find that here.
Okay, cool. Well, I hope you stay alone for the rest of your life because you're a piece of shit and you deserve nothing. You deserve no men. You deserve nothing. This Muslim man says, oh, we got one. We got one, y'all. We got one. All right. This Muslim man says, if you are a decent person, you should put the whiteness down. Renounce your whiteness. No, you can't renounce your fucking whiteness. If you were white, you were born with a skin color. Man, fuck him. I'm tired of these people, dude. Why don't you renounce your fucking brownness? Can you imagine if I said that? Renounce your fucking brown? How's that sound? You know what? This faggot should renounce his brownness. Because that seems like a problem, doesn't it? I don't know. Whiteness is never, for me, I don't see whiteness as a massive issue. But I do see brownness. I have seen a correlation between brownness and crime and Muslim brownness and rape. Renounce your brownness, sir. Fuck you, dude. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
If you're not like that, then, you're not sitting around talking about white pride and preserving the white race and our white women, and we must keep reproducing and produce white children. You're probably not.
We should actually reproduce, make white children. Because they're trying to make as many brown people as possible. They're trying to make as many more Muslims as possible. Look up the 100-year plan.
Not like that. If you're a decent person, then it should be quite easy to put the whiteness down. So I
You can't put your fucking whiteness down, guys.
Encourage you to renounce your whiteness. Enjoy the human race. If you're not like that, then you're not sitting around talking about white pride and preserving the white race.
All right. Okay. Let me. This is gonna be what I end on. All right. There's nothing wrong with being white. You were born white, just like this man was born brown, just like he's a Muslim. Now, Muslim, that's a choice. That's a choice. You choose your religion. You can't choose your color. I'm tired of this whiteness bullshit, and they're using our fucking goddamn, our fucking freedoms against us. Renounce your whiteness, Marxist bullshit. We're all people. Don't let this shit fucking goddamn bring you down. We're better than these people. We don't do this shit. I don't ask brown people to renounce your brownness. I don't think you do either. I do notice things. What I notice about this asshole, he's a piece of shit. Renounce your whiteness. Well, you know, stop fucking your cousin. Look at those fucking eyes. So sick of these fucking people. Yeah. I'm going to end this with 3 words. Crusades Part 2. Thank you for watching the Right Power podcast. Have a great night.